Okay, we're going to look at some word problems now. When you do some word problems, you wouldn't know exactly what you have to do sometimes when you read. Now it says HCF up here. This is a word problem we're going to use the highest common factor to figure out. But let's just read it. Sarah has just moved to a new town and she wants to share plates of baked goods with her neighbors. She has 8 biscuits and 16 brownies to share and wants to split them equally among the plates with no food left over. What's the greatest number of plates that she can make to share? Well, this turns out to be a highest common factor problem. If we break down 8 into 2 times 2, which is 4, times 2 is 8. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And we break down 16 into 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That's 16. Now, the greatest common factor is whatever goes into both. Well, there are 3 2's multiplied together here, and there are 3 2's multiplied together there. That means the number 8 goes into both. Well, when she goes to split these up, she's going to have 8 plates. And there's going to be 1 biscuit on each plate, 8 times 1, and 8 times 2. There's going to be 2 brownies on each plate. So she's going to make 8 plates of 1 biscuit and 2 brownies. So the answer is 8. And it should hopefully make sense to you. You can see those 8 plates with the 1 biscuit and the 2 brownies. It's because 8 is the greatest number that goes into 2 and 16. Let's look at another problem. Now this one, Mark made 2 types of pie. There's strawberry and blueberry. He cuts the strawberry pies into 9 slices each, and the blueberry he cuts into 12 slices each. Maybe it's the size. I don't know, but that's what he does. If Mark cut the same total number of slices for each type of pie, what's the minimum number of slices at each type he would have to cut? Well, let's look at these numbers. Here's 9 slices, 3 times 3. Here's 12, which is 2 times 2 times 4. I break them down into their prime numbers. Now, the least common multiple is the smallest number that 9 and 12 will go into. You write down every factor, 2's and 3's. Those are the only factors that are there. But the biggest exponent that you can find, the biggest multiple, well, there's a 2 times 2 there. There's a 3 times 3 there. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. That's 4 times 9. The least common multiple is 36. Well, that's the smallest number that 9 and 12 go into. And if you go back and read this thing really carefully, you'll see that if he has 3 blueberry pies, then that's 3 times 12, 36 slices is the answer, because that means he would have cut 3 blueberry pies. And we know that 4 times 9 equals that same number, 36. So 36 slices would work good for 4 strawberry pies. The smallest number where you'd have 12 and 9 dividing evenly in 2 would be 36. 36 is the answer to this minimum number of slices of each type that he could have cut. So sometimes the words, they get a little bit weird, but if you go through it slowly, you should be able to, and think about it, you'll be able to come up with the right answer. Now, the first 2 types, it's either a highest common factor or a least common multiple problem. Okay, the next question is just fractions. Okay, so we're going to look at it. There's this person works at a coffee shop, and their coffee jugs can hold 7. So there's these big things they use to pour coffee. 7/9 of a liter of liquid. 7/9 of a liter of liquid. Well, if Emily pours 2/3 of a liter of coffee into a jug, okay, 2/3 of a liter, how much milk could you add to the jug if you wanted to have coffee and milk there so that it would fill the jug? Well, the 2/3, our thing there, that 2/3 of a liter, let's figure if we multiply 2/3, the top and bottom, by 3, that's the same of 6/9 of the jug is the coffee is poured. Now, that's how much coffee has got poured. Well, the whole jug holds 7/9 of a liter. Well, 7/9 of a liter, that's the whole jug, minus the 6/9 of a liter that's poured. That would leave you with 1/9 of a liter. That's how much milk, how much room you would have for milk. 6/9 is coffee, so the rest, 1/9, must be the milk that you could put in. Well, 1/9 of a liter, 1,000 milliliters is a liter. If we divide it by 9, you could add 111,1 milliliters to that jug. Well, now you're going to just have to try those word problems, and hopefully this video will help you to understand. It takes a bit of time, and you have to really think about it. So word problems can be tricky for some people. Just do your best.